Hi everybody, and welcome to Module 4. Make sure you grab a copy of the checklist and then check out the module. What are we doing this module? Well, you're going to make a digital movie, and you have a number of options depending on where you think you're at and what you want to do. So read through those options. On the actual digital movie instructions page, I go into more detail on those options. I actually made a separate video talking about the different options. So go check that out and then get to work making that video. You're going to want to collect photographs maybe, or let's say images, sounds, maybe certain music, text, maybe there's some kind of something you want to put together. And you have to create a message and you have to turn it into a movie. So you don't want to wait till the last weekend to start this project, I don't think. So check that out and let me know what questions you have about it. I do want to say that if you put a copyrighted song in your movie, especially, I mean, I'm not sure how sophisticated YouTube has become with this, because really you're allowed to use 10% or less of a copyrighted song. YouTube may not be able to make that distinction. It may be that if it's a copyrighted song, like let's say it's Michael Jackson's Thriller song, maybe that's one of them that if you put that in your movie, it'll block it. That happens occasionally, but be careful. At the very least, make sure you're not using an entire like Miley Cyrus song or an entire Madonna song. I mean, all of those are going to be copyrighted, probably. I mean, you can double check just to see, but very likely, you know, Lady Gaga or whoever, they're copyrighted. So you want to use 10% or less. I know that sometimes it feels good to have that song, that perfect song playing the whole time, but you got to come up with another way to deliver your message. So just FYI on that. In this module, we're going to be doing sort of a two-part discussion. It's really one discussion, but it's got two discussion boards. You only have to make one post per board, so that's a total of 2 posts for the whole module. You don't have to respond to anybody on this one. But I thought I see some benefit in sort of publicly posting things on the discussion board, so that's why we do it in that format. But by the end of the first week of the module, you're going to do your UBD analysis part 1 prompt, and by the end of the second week of the module, you'll do the part 2 prompt in the other part 2 board. It's just a little activity related to understanding by design. And actually, I need to hide one of those boards. I need to hide the second one. Okay. Anyway, I'll do that. And that will lead us to, there's one more thing we do in this semester related to UBD. You read the chapter in a previous module. We're doing this kind of activity where we think about design and technology integration through that framework. And then we'll be looking at unit plans in the near future, in a future probably module 5 or 6. We'll be looking at unit plans sort of critically through the lens of UBD. So this just continues that thread. Finally, in this module, you're going to be doing another VoiceThread post where you give your formative feedback about how the course is going, and that will be it for the VoiceThread. You don't have to do anything else with that. We only have those 2 episodes. We did Progress Video Journal 1 a couple modules back. We did this one's number 2. In the past, I had you do 3, and actually I had you do 6 the very first time we did this. But that was too much. Too much. I recognize that now. But so we had these 2 episodes where you give some feedback, 3 to 5 weeks, about 5 weeks in, and then 10 weeks in, and then I'll catch some more feedback and reflection from you in your final portfolio. So I don't want to kill you with that, but that'll be it. It'll be interesting to see what folks have said about how the class is at this point. All right, that's Module 4. Let me know what questions you may have.